Well, welcome back. How is everybody? Hey, so I want to show you a new card number 1. And, yeah, everybody been good? I'm a little weary. Worked a hard day. We're going to do the watercolor squish card for you. I don't have a sample to show you because I left them at the flower shop. So I'm going to make it and you'll be surprised at the end. How great is that? I am going to see if I can't get a little more light on this. The sunshine and in the window, which is fabulous. I love the sunshine, but it's also blinding. Now let me turn on the switch. So how's everybody been? Everybody been good? You can tell me. I can't hear you. But you can tell me. Let's give a prize away. If I had those ready, I'd give a prize away. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Smashbox. Page tabs. You use these on cards and scrapbooking and your notebook and your Smashbox books and your journals, and they are going to go to, drum roll. Who's going to do the drum roll? I've lost my tape. You know, here we go. It's at the bottom. Oh, how cute. Dina, your niece just won. I think you said it was your niece. One of the girls that you wanted to give this as a gift. She actually won a little gift. So how cute is that? It was her birthday. She's getting the card club, and now she's going to get a little gift. So I'll have that in the packet for you. Okay. Okay. So we have a beautiful stamp set we're going to work with. We're going to do all 5 cards with this stamp set. And if girls want to order it, you know where to get it from. Yep, yours truly. Beautiful spruce cardstock. And I folded it in half. And we have a stamped envelope. Really nice stamped envelope. Okay, so to start with, you have 2 pieces of white cardstock. One is just a little vanilla-y white, not quite as bright white. It's a little dingy, but it has sparkles on it. It's like diamond. It's called shimmer paper, and so that shimmer paper, you're gonna not do this on. You're just going to stamp the green on the white. Now this white is glued to the inside of the green, like so. Okay, so super simple, and we'll go ahead and do that. Now, I generally like you to stamp the greetings first, in case you make a mistake. You know we have exclusive two-sided paper, and you can stamp it again on the back side and glue it down, and no one would know the difference that you might have made a small mistake. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this in. I'm not going to put any words in it. Yours will be wordless so that you can write a note or make it any occasion you want, which I know some of you love, some of you hate, but today it's just going to be blank. So I'm going to please about half of you. All right, so the next thing, how am I going to do this watercolor smush? Squish, smush, smudge, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to use 3 markers. Now these are a regular line of markers. They are not the blends, and you cannot do this with the blends. These are regular markers. And you're going to start with the lightest color, and I'm using Bermuda Bay. And you want to use the edge of your marker and color right on the block, just like so, just right on the block. Okay, then I'm going to move to the next darker color, which is Tranquil Tide. Tranquil Tide, and I'm going to color in a little darker. Okay, and then I'm going to use Old Olive marker, and on the brush side again, and color in it a little darker. Okay, you want to try and not color over the ink you've already colored. One, because putting dark are putting light color of ink on dark color of ink, you're going to pick up the dark color and ruin your ink, your marker. So you don't want to do that. Now, going from light to dark, it's not as much of an issue, but I just don't really like it. So if I don't like it, don't do it. Kidding. That's it's just not, you don't need to do it that way. So just to save your markers so they don't get all bleedy with colors and stuff. Okay, so from that, then I'm gonna mist it with just plain old water. I'm gonna put this down, hoping that I don't get water on everything that's on my work table. So I'm just gonna mist it with a little bit of water. Okay, not a whole lot, just a couple of 1-2 spritz. And then I'm going, see all that excess? That would have been on my work desk, and that would have not been good. And then I'm going to take the block and smoosh it right onto my cardstock and hold it there and press down really well and hold it so that the ink has a chance to absorb into the paper. And being that this is the shimmer paper, it has a glossy or a matte, and not gloss, it's not glossy, it's more of a matte finish. It has a seal kind of over it so that the water sits on top instead of absorbing and bubbling up the paper like it would do on the vanilla or the white paper. And so then you let this dry. Isn't that cool looking? That's really quite awesome. That's better than the first sample I made. So so yeah, clean your block on your blotter pad just like you would, or a baby wipe. You can clean it up with a baby wipe too. I gotta tell you, Stampin' Up! Came out with a new cleaning pad, and it is called a chamois. This is it. I know it looks nasty. It's awful. It's full of ink. It's like, it's a chamois, like what you would use to dry your car with or something, you know. It's really nice and thick. You wet it, you squeeze out most of the water. Now, you'll never get rid of the color. The color is stained forever. Once it's brand new and the first time you use it, it's done. But it doesn't really matter because the ink in this is not going to transfer off onto anything, and it gets the clear blocks and the clear stamps so nice and clean. So this is a steal for cleaning your stuff up. It's wonderful. I love it. I keep it in a stamp box like so, opened on my stamping desk. I usually have my ink pads on the other side of it. I can ink and stamp and clean and boom and be done. And so it's pretty awesome. I love it. So if you need one of those, yours truly can get that for you too. So I've gabbed long enough that this is dry, and so I'm going to use the hello stamp on the front here. I added a tie, so I'm going to leave some room so my tie can go here. And then I stamped the leaf again a couple of times. So I'm going to put one there, and they're light. It's light. It's okay. It can be light. It can be dark. And one there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and so in your packet you either have white or green. I'm going to do green on this one. So hang on to an end like so and wrap it. This would be once, this would be twice, and then pull it together and tie it in a knot first so that it stays in place. Okay, and I don't want this crossed over, so I'm going to, it's okay that it's crossed underneath because that's going to be the glue side, but I kind of don't want it crossed over and here in the front. And then I'm going to wrap the twine underneath and then tie this in a bow. don't fret if you can't make a bow. Just tie it in a double knot and shorten your strings. It's not rocket science. It's just a bow, okay? And manipulate it then so it looks good. You have plenty of string. You can even make a double bow if you wanted to, or whatever. So, and then I'm gonna split this a tad, okay? Not too much because it will curl this because it's too short. And then using my ribbon scissors, I'm going to trim the ends off there of the bow. All right, so then this piece gets glued to the front of the card. There we go. And you put a little bit of glue on your string, in between your string, just to help it hold it as well as if you want. And here we go. Glue that down. Look how pretty that is. It makes a wonderful background, and you still see all the pretty shimmers through the paper, through the ink, so it's still shimmery there as too. This is a great guys card. Great. Got all the cards this month lean towards more for men, guys, you know, because yeah, sometimes you gotta send them a card too. And so, hello, you could stamp happy birthday, hello, happy anniversary for a couple, hello, get well, hello, missing you, hello, thank you. So there's a ton of great ideas for this. So however you want to use it. So that goes real nicely in the stamped envelope too. Isn't that pretty? Okay, card number 1, which is called Watercolor Squish. I would love to see your samples, how you use your markers on your blocks, and then Mist It, which is plain water. Okay, all right, we'll be back with card 2, and then I'll see you in a little bit. It'll take me a bit to get through all this, get this stamp, but you won't know that. All right, hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon. Bye.